This is the myth of a game so bizarre that even in its unfinished, broken-ass state, that I had to conduct a complete investigation. This is The Eternal Egg. Early access.
But first, some historical context. As a distant cousin to the highly sought-after Dongyang delicacy, the Virgin Boy Piss Egg, Eternity Egg boasts similar, if not vastly superior, health benefits. These include increased blood circulation, reduced fatigue, flame resistance, and a libido strong enough to qualify for priesthood. Created by the legendary Userlands, Eternity Egg is a surrealist hellscape that attempts to recreate the aesthetic of primitive 3D renderings. Crafted by ancient Denisovans using nothing but hollowed mammoth bones, these images were carved into cave walls around 50,000 BC, first discovered near modern-day Shigatse Prefecture. These cave drawings follow a trail that could be traced to the heart of beautiful Ho Chi Minh, where today, their descendants can be found, supplying the world with the highest quality apparel, made using well-guarded, proprietary techniques passed down over hundreds of generations. Modern archaeologists have since classified this artistic phenomena as 90s CGI. This once beautiful art form has devolved into something much more sinister. The intro cinematic to this game, for instance, is proof that God is dead, and we have killed him.
Seizure warning! Seizure warning! Divert your horizon!
Welcome to one of the most colorful games I've ever seen.
Hey, Future Past Cole here! So when I was narrating the next couple chapters of the video, I was actively dying to a lethal head and chest cold. No, I did not survive. I planned on redoing the narration after I recovered, but I thought it was hilarious how miserable I sounded at the beginning, and to hear my slow recovery as the video progresses. I'm sorry if this bothers you, but I found it funny. Anyways, hope you enjoy my garbage. Okay, bye!
We begin our journey in the aptly named Idiot's Domain. Regarded as the mecca of rational thought and philosophy, it has maintained its reputation as such because no one here has ever thought to question it. The many denizens of this land have a thirst for blood, including yourself, and let's just say, we're fucking post-luteal. Here you will learn how to fight, how to move your bloody free, and anything you'll need to know to make progress, purely through self-discovery and decades of honed gamer intuition. The closest thing to guidance you receive is from the Jester who lives inside your new acquired pogo staff, who will occasionally provide cryptic tips while you progress. Movement in this game is like driving a Formula 1 race car with no brakes. And since this is a third-person action platformer in a post-Souls-like world, we are obligated to have the classic Z targeting system.
There has got to be a way to change the key bindings. Tab to dash. Oh boy, this is gonna be...
It is at this point that you are likely to discover that the key bindings for this game were created for those who were born with the tetradactyl anatomy of a Sangheili.
I'm the man! I am the man!
And to make sure the player does not accidentally open game settings and change the controls to something more reasonable, there is no option to remap any of the default keybinds. This preserves the intended gruesome gameplay experience.
I think I might be stuck with these fuck-ass controls.
And what kind of platformer would it be without secret hidden collectibles? But these are no ordinary collectibles. Crafted over 7 excruciating days by a blind, quadruple amputee, master craftsman that learned to identify shapes through scrotal contact. These are divine, and you want to collect them all. After gathering enough energy, the door to the real challenge opens. To cross P-Brain Bridge, and to collect more energy. But this menial, trivial, troglodyte level challenge poses no threat, as we have completely mastered this domain. Our goal is finally revealed to us. Find the heart and destroy its guardian. Absolutely nothing can stop us now.
No! No! No, not like this, please! Please, no! No!
With firm resolve, we scale the spire of stupidity and come face to face with him. What's up, bro? To escape the land of the brain dead, you must romance the idiot giant and steal his heart.
What?
Our prey defeated, we scoop up a new collectible, the entropic parasite, dropped only by bosses in the game. And for our true prize, the fabled demon heart. And our ticket out of this goddamned hell zone. With the kindling sparks of passion, the flames of newfound love ignite the bonfire of Elden disgrace, allowing us to finally sacrifice all our collected souls and respec all our energy points to max the only step that truly matters. Now with the bonfire lit, we finally have passage back to the lands we once called home. We finally return to the fresh, open air of our hometown, Orb Hollow, and we immediately receive this strange artifact. An unassuming pot, you may think at first glance. But nay, 'tis a friendly face, a rarity in these parts, a childhood friend, a fellow beast. But we have no time for pleasantries. We must discover what has happened to our home. In the distance, I spotted a large blue pot suspiciously in the middle of a decaying coliseum. It's just a blue pot. What could go wrong?
Oh shit. Dude, it's vegan. What the fuck? This plant has ultra instinct? Excuse me? Oh, come on. Alright, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. Okay.
After my cowardly retreat, I thought I could drown my sorrow and embarrassment with a hit the 3 buttons in the time limit puzzle.
Fuck, hit it! No!
After giving it a second attempt, I'm able to complete the puzzle, and I receive
the certified hood classic.
Well, if it isn't Fisherman Palm, now, don't get your panties sodden just yet. This game, in fact, does not have a fishing mechanic. Instead, you are tasked with clearing out the garbage, so this guy can keep fishing. This good deed is rewarded with yet another mysterious chaos core. During my EPA contracted river cleanup, I encountered this mutated sheep and decided to clean up the gene pool, and deposited directly into my inventory was the entropic molester's head. Apparently, what I took for a mutated sheep was actually a man disguised as a sheep, with the intention of blending in with the rest of the flock, so he could molest them. I then discovered that the head of the sheep creep can be worn as headgear. It's metal as fuck. Another chaos core for my heroic deeds. Just as I was completing my perimeter sweep of the entire map, I noticed just around the edge of this corner, there was a platform.
Aha, secret!
Navigating these platforms posed no challenge whatsoever. I could do it with both eyes closed.
Shit.
No mistakes were made.
No, you fucking bitch! God damn it!
It was just that easy.
Fuck!
Look, Ma, no hands.
Please, fucking oh my god, yeah! Easy. Oh my fuck. All for you. Behold my fucking prize.
At the end of the chasm is the head of a waterfall, inside a completely untextured cave. I definitely should be here. At the end of the cave is the golden idol of a forgotten god.
What are you? Wake up. Shit. Whoa, what? Huh? What? I have... Where am I?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Yeah, this was like a warp pipe, and I'm not supposed to be down here. Uh-oh. What? Oh, sweet Caroline. By glitching through the warp pipe inside of the Golden Frog, I managed to break out of the map boundaries and started falling outside of the world. What? What is that? What the fuck? There's something out here? After falling in the void for about 45 minutes, I began hallucinating that there were objects in the distance. My HUD also started to look like this, so I decided the only way to escape this was for a hard reset. Luckily, the game had autosaved just before I had taken my plunge, and I was able to resume from where I left off. Also, if you run into any of these fucking clock demons, just walk past them. They're scammers and they will steal your time. You have been warned. Damn, Platt's fucking tough, dude. After wandering Orb Hollow for what felt like days, I was beginning to lose hope I'd ever understand what was happening here. But then, I found him. The final boss of the area. The Eden Obliterator. I unleash my full fury to remove this filth from my plane of existence. My people will be oppressed no more, demon. Without a second's hesitation, I go straight for his f***ing eyes, viciously tear him limb from limb, and surgically complete my evisceration by polishing his colon to a mere finish. The rage clearing from my vision, I collect my prize for freeing my kingdom, and set out to settle some unfinished business. So to defeat the Pot Hydra, if you gather some sheep herb, lure a few sheep over to the arena, the Hydra will become distracted by the sheep and actually give you a chance to hit them. With the threats in the region successfully removed, I return home for a brief moment of respite. Yes, this is apparently my home. I don't know if this is my father on the wall, but I believe we can do better than this. Rejuvenated, I pull the switch at the beginning of the zone, and open the grand door to the great tree. I'm ready to face my fate. I'm ready to ascend. I must know what lies beyond. Overworld? Oh my god. Dog, how big is this game? Holy shit. Just as I was beginning to feel like I was returning to reality, the game drops fucking Overworld. And then if you talk to this fucking guy, he tells you that if you pay him 1,000 clams, he'll repair the Orb Tech kit that's been in your inventory since the beginning of the game. I didn't even notice this was that. What does this even do? So of course you pay the money, because what the fuck am I gonna do with it otherwise? And, all right, we're gonna pull this thing out and we're gonna see what it does. There it goes. Throw. Woo! Look at it. Yep. And there it is. Your very own fucking garbage mech. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What is this game? Yep, just start flying around, pick your favorite landmark and go. Stop at the gas station, get a fucking lottery ticket, pack a Newports, who fucking cares? I don't know what I'm doing. But that's it, you really just pick a direction and try to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, and notice this little mini game I'm playing while I'm flying around? We'll come back to that. My first stop is this putrid green castle that reminds me of Sarge's Heroes for some reason. I was heading towards the volcano at first, but this was closer, so I just stopped here. We arrive at our first foreign destination, Castle Bogplex. The air filled with the smell of poison and ancient piss. We are greeted by Ulix. He explains that this place is a dumping ground, and that the bridge to the main city is destroyed. More importantly, he explains that his mech is currently missing, and he's willing to pay handsomely if I were to return it to him. But first, I had to go check out this bridge. I mean, I haven't ran into a gap I couldn't just float over using my and it's gone. But you know what? I have to give it a try anyway. Maybe, if I just keep swinging, I can manage to just get close enough to the other side, then maybe why's the fucking turn that shit down! Exploring around the side of the entrance, I was viciously mauled by a pack of bulldogs. In the heat of battle, I was reminded why this game is absolutely goated with its soundtrack. At the back of the Castle Bogplex is a desert peninsula, a toxic wasteland where I managed to pick up a few mandrakes. After bouncing my way around for 10 minutes, I managed to make my way to the very edge. I find Ulix's lost mech and fix it with the repair kit I picked up at the gas station. Now tell me, what do you feel when I utter the words,
Escort Quest. At this point, you are tasked with either leading the mech back home or smacking it forward 10 feet at a time, all the way back to Ulix. Barely clinging to sanity at this point, I picked the only option that I have left. During my next transit, I discovered the shift key on my keyboard, because opening the menu to read the controls at this point would be unethical. This allows me to boost for faster speeds, and the minigame keeps the boost power at its highest. Let's go check out our local oil rig and see what they're doing there. This is Chalks. He's looking for a flower that grows in oil. And luckily for him, I think I know where to find some oil. So we head out in this new strange land and do what we do best. Ram the end of this staff into the closest living being, and get launched into the stratosphere. But luckily for us, he sends us straight towards the place we need to go. This is Skellog. He's an honest, hardworking, blue-collar man. And he has an opportunity for me. You see, he has the highly sought-after Odor Rod, and for only 2,000 clams, it could be mine. Without a second of hesitation, I immediately fork over the cash. Something of this caliber? No way am I gonna miss a deal like that. Did I just get scammed? Exploring the area a bit more, I spot a mysterious fungal structure and decide to head toward it. After a bit of parkour and focusing my chakra to my feet, I ascend to the top of the smokestacks.
Slow down there, Hoss. Holy shit.
With one last leap of faith, I finally make contact, and waiting for me inside is the oiled hermit. He tries to explain to me that the odor rod I just purchased is a worthless piece of junk. He could not be further from the truth. But as he feels bad for me in my plight, he offers to give me a rare seed of a flower that grows only in oil. What a coincidence. I return to Chalks and plant the seed of the flower he so desperately wishes to see. Nestled safely in a nearby pile of piss, I leave the area to let it grow. On my return, I find the flower has fully matured. However, talking to Chalks, I realize this poor bastard is completely blind and cannot see the flower directly in front of him. Realizing that I will be receiving no reward for my efforts, I allow myself to be super duper Mario ground pounded and sent straight to hell. Jumping to the next area that I visited, Pink Bobble Horizons, I'm just going to quickly summarize anything that's actually important here. So this is Gnome Flatista, his entire family's buried here, there's toxic waste, and now they're all zombies. Breaking into his home, you can use the golden key purchased at the gas station to steal his flute. Break that shit out, and even the gods will cry. His neighbor, Gnome Glaggle, really hates it when he plays the flute. I also discovered that breaking a lot of pots all at once brings the game's sound driver to its fucking knees. And if you want, you can fight an endless horde of zombie gnomes, but otherwise that's all that's worth seeing here. I did spend an extra 45 minutes of my life scouring the map for all these push buttons, in hopes that it would open the main gate, but that feature is not out yet. My next stop is just a quick layover at the Great Deku Tree, but for a moment, I feel a sense of peace and serenity. Oh. This is wonderful. Oh, hello. Ah. I see.
Can I play you a subtle song?
Back in the overworld, I focus my efforts towards the frozen mountains. I first investigate the structure at the base of the mountain, and am allowed passage through the airlocks to Goliath Station. The only point of interest here being a large doorway, so I pass through, and find myself inside of a frozen cave. Here, Pig Porgast explains, the entire research team has gone missing inside of a blizzard, and he wants my help to rescue them. He gives me a hot water bottle so I don't freeze as fast in the storm. I open the airlock and head out into the freezing storm. What the hell's that noise?
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ! Take two after being ripped to fucking shreds. I find research team survivors taking shelter inside of the towers around the region. One by one, I gather my piglets. But now, I must safely guide my drove home, past the guardians of the gate. Stay strong, boys. We're almost— oh shit, okay. You're on your own. Good fucking bye. Shut the door, bro. Shut the fucking door. Oh my god.
After that very brief, but successful, rescue mission, I'm rewarded with yet another Chaos Core.
Returning to the mountain, we ascend to the top and enter the kingdom that sits at its peak. The Ice Acropolis. Opening the front door, we are met by the doorman. We hand him our luggage and make our way to the lobby. So in this area, there are magical ice gates that block off progression to further rooms. The way you open them is by shattering mirrors that are hidden throughout the castle. After breaking all the mirrors in the main lobby, we're able to access the first room. Inside this room, we have a few more mirrors to break, and we get the privilege of another hit all the buttons within the time limit puzzle. As I have mastered every aspect of this game, I of course completed on my first try, and am rewarded with another Chaos Core. There was another room that opened up after breaking the mirrors in that room, but this one just had more mirrors to break and there was nothing else after that. Back in the main lobby, I find an elevator that takes me down to the throne room. Immediately to the right is the royal chef. He requests that I hand over the mandrake that I picked up in Bogplex so he can finish the potion for the king. I provide it to him, and he gives me the goods to deliver by hand. As I approach the throne to deliver the goods to the king, I feel something hypnotic pulling me in. Oh my goodness. Yo, who's the hot— oh my god. Hey, there's a— what in the hell? No, I will not let temptation defeat me here. I approach the throne and present to His Majesty, King Poegamgemon, the potion provided by the cook. He devours it, thanks me, and sends me on my way. Returning to the cook, he thanks me for my delivery by providing me a Chaos Core. Behind the king's throne, a large door that is sealed shut. Around the throne room and kitchen, I find a few more mirrors that I shatter. I break all the mirrors I can find, but this does not seem to open the door. And I believe this is another case of it ain't out yet. With the Ice Kingdom completed, there are just a few more smaller areas that I explored, which I will now very quickly rapid fire. So lock in, baby! The Serpent's Head, a small village located in its mouth. Each home has a fire that needs to be lit. Doing so rewards a Chaos Core and some friendly dialogue with the local hogs. Castle Corner Tower. Absolutely nothing. Just a neat view. I launched out of my mech and watched reality warp around me as I plummeted to my doom. Holy shit. Oh, what the what? Death Mountain. One of the most attention-grabbing points of interest that turns out to be totally empty inside. There's a platform at the end of the tunnel, but nothing else. The top? Just as barren.
Oh, wait, there's nothing up here. Oh no.
10 out of 10. Would visit again. The Windmill. At the beginning of the game, you find a lost gear. If you bring it here and repair the machinery, you're rewarded with a Chaos Core. That's it. The Hermit Tower. This dude is cranky and wants a demon heart. But not the one I have, I guess.
This, I have it. Yeah, right here. Dude, take it. I don't want it.
And finally, the Wizard's Tower. Rapid fire over. This is a core location. Inside, we meet the Observer. He explains that there has been a great calamity, and that he has been studying the Chaos Core scattered around the world. They are apparently dense balls of energy and negative entropy, and in order to study them further, he asks us to acquire 10 Chaos Cores. Seeing as I only have collected 9 so far, I explore his domain in hopes that I find a hidden core somewhere. And I am once again reminded what it means to be the fucking GOAT! I make a quick run to Orb Hollow to find a Chaos Core. Notice that my hat has changed in this scene. I lost the footage right before this part or something, but I got this hat from a chest right next to the spot. I complete a hit the buttons in the time limit challenge and receive my 10th core. I return to the Observer and give him the cores collected over my adventures.
10 Chaos Emeralds.
He begins his experiment and opens up a wormhole. He instructs me to jump through the wormhole and report back on what I find. Seeing the sparklies in the machine behind him, I jump through, eager to find what's on the other side. Oh, fuck. Oh, bad touch. The Realm of Greedy Frogs. You start off imprisoned with your jailer, the infamous Frog Fondler. Defeating him releases the gate and allows access to the facility. This place is absolutely packed to the brim
with demons and horny frogmen. Around this facility are many push-activated buttons, and a large courtyard filled with even more enemies. In the center of it all, a caged demon heart. Oh, there's another demon heart. The 4 towers surrounding the courtyard all have a button at the top. Pushing all 4 of these buttons, as well as all of the push buttons on the inside of the complex, doesn't really seem to do anything. There is, however, one button at the start of the facility that opens a large door. Uh-oh. Oh, I just started something.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
The left eye of Pentagruel. This is the greediest, most powerful of all the frogmen, with a ranged attack and a triple shockwave ground slam. This is the most threatening boss we've faced yet, and getting hit by one of these shockwaves is a death sentence. Oof! Oh my god. Oh my, oh, that fucking kills you in one hit. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna throw bodies at him. Oh, goddamn. The fight concluded. We consume his tapeworm and take a step outside. On the other end of the chasm is an opening, just within range of my stamina pool. It leads to a large open hallway. What is that? Exploring a bit, I find a hole in the wall, leading outside of the complex. It seems this entire area is an island floating in a rainbow void. The fuck is that? I return to the hallway and find a large green tumor skulking around the halls. The fuck are you? What? What the fuck? What? The goo kills you! On a path below the complex is a chained frog behemoth. Activating this contraption forces him to push the wheel, which just changes which door is open. I don't really know what the point is. I don't know. I don't know anything. I ascend back up to the complex and claim my final prize. Oh, there it is, the heart. And thus, with the area conquered, I have completed Eternity Egg's current endgame. For now, we part ways with this insane universe, and anxiously await its completion. I thank you for coming on this journey with me, and I can think of no better send-off than to play the song of my people one last time.